Hello everyone, welcome back to Maths Marathon classes. This time I'll be doing quadratic equations of January shift 2024 JEE Main. Already I've finished completing quadratic equations of 2025. Both January shift and April shift separately I've uploaded the videos. Even 2024 April shift is completed. Now I'm doing 2024 JEE Main quadratic equations of January shift. Okay, so you see the number of questions appeared from different topics. Finding number of real roots, 3 questions. Newton's method, as usual, we can expect 1 question. And there are questions from miscellaneous 6 types, 6 questions. Mixing type of questions are there. Not questions that are asked from location of roots, nature of roots, common roots, all those things. On 10 questions we have altogether from January shift. Discuss the questions one by one. First question. X belongs to R. Want to solve this equation and find the number of elements, that means number of solutions of this equation I have to find out. First observe that root 3 plus root 2 and root 3 minus root 2 are reciprocals. Okay, if you find out reciprocal of root 3 plus root 2, I can show it is root 3 minus root 2. If you see 1 by root 3 plus root 2, 1 by root 3 plus root 2 if you consider, if you multiply and divide by the conjugate, that is multiply and divide by root 3 minus root 2, correct? What I am going to get is, denominator is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Numerator is root 3 minus root 2. Denominator is a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. Root 3 square is 3, root 2 square is 2, 3 minus 2 is 1. So this is root 3 minus root 2 divided by 1. Correct? So 1 by root 3 plus root 2 is root 3 minus root 2. In other words, root 3 plus root 2 power minus 1 is root 3 minus root 2. So what I'll do is I'll take root 3 plus root 2 power x as a t. So that root 3 minus root 2 power x becomes 1 by t. Correct? Because these two are reciprocals. Correct? Let root 3 plus root 2 to the power x, root 3 plus root 2 to the power x be equal to t. Reciprocal of root 3 plus root 2 is root 3 minus root 2. So root 3 minus root 2 power x becomes root 3 minus root 2 to the power x will be equal to 1 by t. Correct? Or if you want, I can show the steps. Root 3 minus root 2 is root 3 plus root 2 power minus 1. This is root 3 plus root 2 to the power minus 1. Minus 1 into x, powers gets multiplied, no, minus x, which is 1 by root 3 plus root 2 to the power x. So that's equal to 1 by t. That's equal to 1 by t, correct? Because t is root 3 plus root 2 power x. So given equation becomes t plus 1 by t equal to 10. Therefore, the given equation becomes t plus 1 by t is equal to 10. This is t, this will be 1 by t. Now multiply the entire equation by t and solve this. If you multiply the entire equation by t, you'll get t square minus 10t plus 1 equal to 0, writing all the terms to one side. So from this, using formula method, t equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. This is root 96, root of 16 into 6, which is 4 root 6. So this will be 10 plus or minus 4 root 6 divided by 2, which is 10 by 2 is 5, 4 root 6 by 2 is 2 root 6. So I can have two cases. One value of t is 5 plus 2 root 6. Another value of t is 5 minus 2 root 6. If t is 5 plus 2 root 6, case 1. If t is 5 plus 2 root 6. Case 1. T is 5 plus 2 root 6. What is my t? Root 3 plus root 2 power x. Root 3 plus root 2 to the power x. And we can write 5 plus 2 root 6 as root 3 plus root 2 the whole square. Root 3 plus root 2 the whole square. Correct? If I expand this, root 3 square plus root 2 square is 5. 2ab part is this, 2 root 6. Bases are same. Because of equality, the power should be same. So x is equal to 2 I get. When t is 5 plus 2 root 6, value of x is 2. Same way, when t equal to 5 minus 2 root 6, find the corresponding value of x. When t is 5 minus 2 root 6. What is my t? T is root 3 plus root 2 power x. T is root 3 plus root 2 to the power x. 5 minus 2 root 6 could be written as root 3 minus root 2 the whole square. I can write root 3 minus root 2 the whole square as root 3 plus root 2 to the power minus 2. Because root 3 minus root 2 and root 3 plus root 2 are reciprocals. The power becomes minus 2 now. Correct? Now the bases are same. So equate the powers. We get x is equal to minus 2. So x equal to 2 and x equal to minus 2 are the two solutions of this equation. So number of solutions of this equation is 2. Number of elements in the set S is 2. Question asked on 1st of February, first shift, JEE Main 2024. Hope it's clear. Important observation is root 3 plus root 2 and root 3 minus root 2 are reciprocals. Okay. With that we can solve. If this is taken as t, this becomes 1 by t. Get the value of t and get the corresponding value of x. Two solutions exist for this. So, question asked on 1st of February, first shift, JEE Main 2024. Move on to the next one. Question number 2. Alpha and beta are the roots of this quadratic equation. Px square plus qx minus r equal to 0. P not equal to 0. P, Q, R are the consecutive terms of a non-constant GP. Non-constant GP means common ratio is not equal to 1. You must know that. 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is 3 by 4. Want to find alpha minus beta the whole square. So start with this relation between the roots and the coefficients. So Px square plus given Px square plus Qx minus R equal to 0. Correct? Alpha and beta are the roots of this. Alpha and beta are the roots of this equation. So what I can have? Alpha plus beta minus Q by P. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Correct? Minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. Which is equal to minus, what is coefficient of x? Q. Coefficient of x square is P. Alpha into beta, the product of the roots is constant term divided by coefficient of x square. C by A we call, correct? Constant term divided by coefficient of x square. Constant term is what here? Minus R divided by coefficient of x square, that is P, minus R by P. They told PQR are in GP, correct? Given that PQR are in GP, PQR are in GP, geometric progression. So I'll take P as A, Q as AR, and R as A into R square. Okay? Three consecutive terms of a non-constant GP. Non-constant GP means the common ratio is not equal to 1. For a constant GP, common ratio is 1. For a non-constant GP, common ratio is not equal to 1. So I can substitute these values PQR in terms of first term and common ratio. This will be minus Q is AR. Q is AR. And P is A. So this becomes minus R. What about this? Minus. Small r is capital A into capital R square. Divided by P is capital A. So this becomes minus R square. A cancels. Alpha plus beta we got in terms of the common ratio. And also one more condition is given here. 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is 3 by 4, correct? Also 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is equal to 3 by 4. Take common denominator here. Alpha into beta. 1 into beta. Beta plus alpha I'll get is equal to 3 by 4. Correct? Is equal to 3 by 4. Alpha plus beta is minus R from this. Correct? Alpha plus beta is minus r and alpha into beta is minus r square. So I can get the common ratio from this. Correct? Minus minus will cancel. R by r square is 1 by r. 1 by r is 3 by 4. Taking reciprocals, r is 4 by 3. R is 4 by 3. Now I need to find alpha minus beta the whole square. I know alpha plus beta is minus r. Common ratio already got 4 by 3. So alpha plus beta is minus 4 by 3. Alpha into beta is minus r square. So minus 16 by 9. So I know alpha plus beta, alpha into beta. I can find alpha minus beta the whole square. Correct? Therefore, alpha minus beta the whole square is equal to a minus b whole square is a plus b whole square minus 4ab. Correct? So alpha plus beta the whole square minus 4 alpha beta. It is equal to alpha plus beta is minus r. R is 4 by 3. So minus 4 by 3 the whole square. Minus 4 into alpha into beta is minus r square. R is 4 by 3. 4 by 3 square 16 by 9. So minus 16 by 9. Alpha into beta is minus 16 by 9. Minus 4 by 3 square is 16 by 9. Minus into minus plus 64 by 9. This becomes 80 by 9. Correct? Required answer is 80 by 9. Option A. Alpha minus beta the whole square is alpha plus beta the whole square minus 4 alpha beta. Alpha plus beta is minus r. R we got 4 by 3. So minus 4 by 3 square 16 by 9. Minus 4 into alpha beta is minus r square. R is 4 by 3. 4 by 3 square 16 by 9. So minus 16 by 9. Minus into minus becomes plus there. 16 by 9 plus 64 by 9. 80 by 9. Quite simple question. Connecting with quadratic equations with geometric progression concept. Okay. So question asked on 1st of February, second shift JEE Main 2024. Move on to the next one. Question number 3 we have alpha, beta, the roots of this equation. X square minus x minus 1 equal to 0. And Sn is defined like this. 2023 alpha power n plus 2024 beta power n. So whenever they give alpha and beta the roots of the equation and they define Sn as alpha power n plus or minus beta power n, or Sn is equal to lambda into alpha power n plus or minus beta into mu into beta power n. In that case we can apply Newton's method. Correct? Alpha and beta the roots of the equation. X square minus x minus 1 equal to 0. Alpha and beta are the roots of this equation. X square minus x minus 1 equal to 0. And they define Sn is equal to 2023 alpha power n plus 2024 beta power n. Like this is defined. So by Newton's method I can apply. I can write the relationship between Sn plus 1 and Sn plus 2 by Newton's method. Correct? From this, looking at the quadratic equation, I can use Newton's method and write the relationship between Sn plus 1, Sn plus 2. So coefficients will be same. Looking at this equation, I can write Sn plus 2 minus Sn plus 1 minus Sn is equal to 0. Now, they given the options in terms of 10, 11, 12. So put n is equal to 10 in this. Put n is equal to 10. What do you get? S suffix 10 plus 2 is 12 minus S suffix 10 plus 1 11 minus S10 is equal to 0, or S12 is equal to S11 plus S10. Answer is option B. Quite simple question. Newton's method we can use and get the relationship between Sn plus 1, Sn plus 2 from the given quadratic equation. And also if the relationship between Sn plus 1, Sn plus 2 is known, we can write the corresponding quadratic equation. We can retrace it back. Okay. So what is Newton's method is already explained in 2025 JEE Main. I am doing that question. Okay. So please, if you want, look at that video. Also, I'll be doing the synopsis part of this. Complete synopsis I'll be doing it. Okay. So you can listen to that and understand what is Newton's method. Next, the question number 4 we have. Set C is given as set of all ordered pairs x comma y such that x square minus 2 power y is equal to 2023. X square minus 2 power y is equal to 2023. X and Y are natural numbers. X and Y are natural numbers. So what I'll do is, I should see which value of X and Y is going to satisfy. 45 square is 2025 this year, 2025. So this is satisfied for 45 square minus 2 power 1, which is 2023. 45 square is 2025. 2 power 1 is 2. 2025 minus 2 is 2023. So value of X and Y satisfying this. X is 45. Comparing this, X is 45 and Y is 1. X is 45, Y is 1. Summation of X comma Y belonging to C. Only one ordered pair is there, satisfying that condition, that equation, where X and Y are natural numbers. So X plus Y we want, only one ordered pair. So that ordered pair sum you take, X plus Y, 45 plus 1 is equal to 46. Nothing to do much with the quadratic equation. Still I have included that question, this question under this topic. Okay, question asked on 29th of January, second shift, JEE Main 2024. Quite simple question. X is 45, Y is 1. By inspection method, on trial and error, I can tell X is 45 because 45 square is 2025. 2 power 1 is 2. 2025 minus 2 is 2023. X is 45, Y is 1. X plus Y, 45 plus 1, 46. Numerical type question asked on 29th of January, second shift, JEE Main 2024. Move on to the next one. Question number 5. Alpha, beta are natural numbers. Be the roots of this equation. Lambda by 2, lambda by 3 is not a natural number. Lambda assumes the minimum possible value. Then you have to find this value. Given alpha and beta are the roots of the equation. X square minus 70x plus lambda equal to 0. What is given? Alpha and beta are the roots of this equation. Alpha and beta are the roots of this equation. X square minus 70x plus lambda equal to 0. So alpha plus beta is what? Alpha plus beta. Sum of the roots minus b by, that's equal to 70. Alpha into beta, c by, that is lambda by 1, lambda. Sum of the roots and product of the roots we know. Lambda by 2 and lambda by 3 are not a natural numbers. That means lambda is not a multiple of 2. Lambda is not a multiple of 3. Understand it properly. Given lambda by 2, lambda by 3 does not belongs to the natural numbers. That means lambda is not a multiple of 2. Lambda is not a multiple of 2. Lambda is not a multiple of 3. Correct? Lambda is not a multiple of 2. Lambda is not a multiple of 3. That is the thing given to us. Now, lambda assumes the minimum possible value. See, lambda is alpha into beta. From this beta is how much? Beta is 70 minus alpha. Beta is 70 minus alpha. Substitute. So, alpha into beta is how much? 70 minus alpha. Correct? Beta is 70 minus alpha. So, lambda is like this. What are the possible values of lambda is C? Lambda should be minimum possible value. Alpha, beta both should be natural numbers. Alpha and beta both should be natural numbers. Lambda is not a multiple of 2. Lambda is not a multiple of 3. Correct? Lambda assumes a minimum possible value. Can you take lambda equal to 1? Lambda equal to 0 is not possible. Correct? Alpha will be 0. Alpha is natural number. 0 is not a natural number. So lambda equal to 0 is not possible. Lambda equal to 1 you take. For lambda equal to 1, what happens? If you take lambda is equal to, alpha is equal to 1 you take. Alpha is equal to 1. Okay? Alpha is equal to 1 if you take alpha is equal to 1, lambda becomes what? Suppose you take alpha is equal to 1. Lambda becomes 1 into 69. Correct? 69 is a multiple of 3. So they told lambda is not a multiple of 3. Correct? 69 is a multiple of 3. Is multiple of 3. So this I can't take. They told lambda is not a multiple of 3. Suppose you take alpha is equal to 2. For alpha is equal to 2. Lambda is how much? See, alpha is 2. So it becomes multiple of 2, no? 2 into 68. Lambda becomes 2 into 68. E is a multiple of 2. E is multiple of 2. So we can't take this. We can't take this because lambda is not a multiple of 2. Next we'll take alpha equal to 3. Alpha equal to 3 if you take, lambda becomes 3 into 67. 3 into 67 is multiple of 3. Correct? Is multiple of 3. So this is not possible. They told lambda is not a multiple of 3 according to the question. So next I'll go for alpha equal to 4. Even that is not possible. Alpha equal to 4 if we take also, it is not possible. If you take alpha is equal to 4, lambda becomes what? 4 into 66. Multiple of 4, correct? Multiple of 4 is also multiple of 2. If a number is multiple of 4, it is also multiple of 2. E is multiple of 2, I can write. So even this is not possible. So alpha is equal to 5 if you take alpha is equal to 5, for alpha is equal to 5, lambda becomes how much? 5 into 65. 5 into 65, this is possible. 5 into 65 is 325. 325 is not a multiple of 2. It's not a multiple of 3. This condition is satisfied. Lambda by 2, lambda by 3 are not natural numbers. This is possible. It's not a multiple of 2. It's not a multiple of 3. So that's the minimum value of lambda. Okay. Minimum value of lambda. Lambda assumes the minimum possible value, that is 325. This is the minimum value. Other values are possible. If you want higher values, you can take lambda is 15. Alpha is 15, I can take. If you take alpha is 15, lambda becomes 15 into 55. That becomes more than 325. So minimum possible value of lambda is 325, and that too for alpha is equal to 5. With lambda by 2 and lambda by 3 are not natural numbers. So for this alpha equal to 5, find the corresponding value of beta. Beta is how much? 70 minus 5 becomes 65. When alpha is equal to 5, beta is equal to how much? 65. Correct? I got lambda, alpha, beta. I can substitute in this and get the answer. What did you find? Root of alpha minus 1. Alpha is 5, correct? 5 minus 1, 4. This becomes how much? Alpha is 5. You put 5 minus 1, 4. Root 4 is 2. Plus beta is 65. 65 minus 1, 64. Root 64 is 8. Lambda is how much? 325. 325 plus 35 becomes 360. Correct? Lambda is 325. 325 plus 35 is 360. Mod of alpha minus beta. Alpha how much? 5. Beta how much? 65. Mod of alpha minus beta. 5 minus 65 is minus 60. Mod of minus 60 is 60. This is 60. 60 ones are 66 are. 2 plus 8 is 10. 60 ones are 66 are. 10 into 6. Answer is 60. Numerical type question asked. Answer is 60. You have to use some logic here. Okay. Nice question asked on 30th of January, first shift, JEE Main 2024. Hope it's clear. Lambda by 2, lambda by 3 are not a multiple of, lambda by 2, lambda by 3 are not natural numbers. Means lambda is not a multiple of 2. Lambda is not a multiple of 3. For that you find the value of alpha. And lambda should be minimum possible value. That is possible for alpha equal to 5. When alpha is 5, beta is how much you calculate? 65. So lambda we can find out. 5 into 65, 325. Alpha, beta, lambda, everything we got. Substitute. Alpha is 5. Beta is 65. Lambda is 325. 325 plus 35, 360. This is 2. This is 8. 2 plus 8, 10. 10 into 6. 360 by 60 is 6. 10 into 6 becomes 60. Numerical type question asked. Okay. Hope it's clear. Move on to the next one. Question number 6. Number of real solutions of the equation x into x square plus 3 mod x plus 5 times mod x minus 1 plus 6 times mod x minus 2 equal to 0. Terms inside the bracket is always positive only. So only root is x equal to 0 here. Only root is x equal to 0. X equal to 0 is the only solution for this. X equal to 0 is the only solution. Because terms inside the mod, no, it doesn't become 0. It is always positive only. X square plus 3 mod x plus 5 into mod x minus 1 plus 6 into mod x minus 2 is positive only. It won't become 0. Some positive number into 0 is 0. That is possible for x equal to 0. So number of real solutions of this equation is 1. Question asked on 30th of January, second shift, JEE Main 2024. On to the next one. Question number 7. For 0 less than C less than B less than A, given equation like this, statement 1 and statement 2 are given. And they are also mixing with a geometric mean concept. Geometric mean of two numbers A and B is square root of AB. Just you must know the information. If you don't know about the sequence and series, chapter is not over still now. They are doing quadratic equations, correct? So geometric mean of two numbers A and B is root of AB, of two positive numbers of course. Geometric mean of two positive real numbers A and B is root of AB. You must know this. Geometric mean of A and B is square root of AB. And arithmetic mean of the same two numbers A and B is A plus B by 2. Arithmetic mean is A plus B divided by 2. And also you must know that arithmetic mean is always greater than or equal to geometric mean. These are the important things about the arithmetic mean and geometric mean. Arithmetic mean of two numbers A and B is A plus B by 2. Geometric mean of the same two numbers A and B is root of AB. A and B should be positive real numbers. Okay. And arithmetic mean is always greater than or equal to geometric mean. This is the information about arithmetic mean and geometric mean. Okay. You must know this. Now, given 0 less than C less than B less than A. That means A is biggest, C is smallest. All are positive. And the equation is given like this. B and alpha not equal to 1 be one of its root. And among the two statements, which of them is correct, we have to verify. So given equation is what? I'll write this equation. A plus B minus 2C. Given equation is A plus B minus 2C into x square plus B plus C minus 2A, B plus C minus 2A into x plus C plus A minus 2B equal to 0. This is the equation given to us. Correct? Looking at this, easily I can tell x equal to 1 satisfies. When you put x equal to 1, sum of the coefficients become 0. Correct? Here A plus B minus 2C plus B plus C minus 2A plus C plus A minus 2B is 0. X equal to 1 satisfies. X equal to 1 satisfies this. X equal to 1 is going to satisfy this equation. So alpha not equal to 1 be one of its root. So alpha is a root of this equation other than 1. Clearly 1 is a root of this. Clearly 1 is a root of this equation. Other root I'll take it as alpha. And if 1 is a root of the equation and alpha is the other root of this equation, that alpha is nothing but the constant term by coefficient of x square. Okay. Clearly x equal to 1 is a root. Clearly x equal to 1 is a root of this equation. Clearly x equal to 1 is a root of this equation. Is a root of the above equation. Okay, because when you put x equal to 1, A plus B minus 2C I get, plus B plus C minus 2A, C plus A minus 2B. If you add all those things, you get 0. 0 equal to 0 satisfies, correct? So x equal to 1 is one of the roots. And other root is alpha. Alpha is not equal to 1. That means alpha is the root of this equation other than 1. So I know the roots of this equation are 1 and alpha. So I can use the concept that product of the roots is constant term by coefficient of x square. So 1 into alpha. The product of the roots is constant term divided by coefficient of x square. C plus A minus 2B divided by A plus B minus 2C. Product of the roots, constant term divided by coefficient of x square. 1 is a root, by inspection I could make out. Alpha is a root according to the question. Alpha is a root other than 1. So the roots of this equation are 1 and alpha. So product of the roots 1 into alpha is constant term by coefficient of x square. C by A we call, correct? For the quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. So now what we can tell, I have to verify the conditions here. First statement given, alpha belongs to the open interval minus 1 to 0. B cannot be the geometric mean of A and C. Verify whether it's true or not. Alpha lies between minus 1 and 0. Alpha is here. 1 into alpha is alpha. Statement 1 I'll verify. According to the statement 1, alpha lies between minus 1 and 0. Alpha lies between minus 1 and 0. So alpha is known to us now. So this is minus 1 less than. Alpha is C plus A minus 2B divided by A plus B minus 2C. I can combine the first half and second half and solve separately. Okay. I need to find whether the B is a geometric mean of A and C or not. Whether B is going to be the geometric mean of A and C or not. I need to verify it. So if we combine the first half and second half, I'll get some relationship. So combining the first half, what I get? Minus 1 less than C plus A minus 2B divided by A plus B minus 2C. Combining the second half, C plus A minus 2B divided by A plus B minus 2C is less than 0. Combining the second half and first half separately. Now see, already they told A is the highest here, C is smallest. So A plus B is definitely greater than 2C, correct? Because of this condition, A plus B is definitely greater than 2C. A is greater than C, B is greater than C, A plus B is definitely greater than 2C. So this quantity is positive, denominator is positive. What should happen is the numerator should be negative. Negative by positive is negative, correct? So from here I can conclude that denominator is positive because of this condition. Obviously true, A plus B is greater than 2C. So A plus B minus 2C is going to be positive. What we should have is the condition C plus A minus 2B should be less than 0. That means C plus A is going to be less than 2B. That means I'm getting B is greater than A plus C by 2. B is greater than A plus C by 2. A plus C by 2 happens to be the arithmetic mean of A and C. Okay. So arithmetic mean of two numbers A and C is A plus C by 2. Arithmetic mean of two numbers always lies between the numbers. Correct. So if you take a number line to represent this, here I'll get some relationship. That's not useful for me. This much is enough to conclude. Okay. I got B is greater than A plus C by 2. So using this, I'll plot the number line here. Number line. Which is smallest here. All are positive. C is smallest. C is smallest. Correct. C is here. Next comes B. Next comes A. Correct. A plus C by 2, where it lies? Between A and C. It may be here or here. B is, according to the question, geometric mean. B is geometric mean. We know that arithmetic mean is always greater than or equal to geometric mean. Correct? So now A plus C by 2 is arithmetic mean of A and C. Arithmetic mean of A and C will lie between A and C. It may lie here or here. But here I am getting B is greater than A plus C by 2. So B should be bigger than arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean is here. A plus C by 2. Like this. A plus C by 2 is going to be smaller than B. So arithmetic mean is less than geometric mean, which is not possible. Arithmetic mean is always greater than or equal to geometric mean. So this statement can't be true. Hope it's clear. Here I am not going to solve this. I am not interested in that because you'll get some condition which is not connected to this. Here I am getting the condition between A plus C by 2 and B. Between arithmetic mean of A and C and B I am getting the condition. So this is quite important for me. If you want, you can solve this. You'll get some other condition. For me, what is important is arithmetic mean of A and C with B. I want to relate those two. I got arithmetic mean of A and C is less than geometric mean. B is geometric mean according to the question. Always remember, arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to geometric mean. Arithmetic mean can't be less than geometric mean. It never happens. So here, what I am getting the condition is arithmetic mean is less than geometric mean. B is geometric mean. A plus C by 2 is arithmetic mean of A and C. So geometric mean greater than arithmetic mean, like this. This is not possible. So B cannot be the geometric mean of A and C. Statement 1 is true. Verify statement 2 now. Alpha belongs to the interval 0 to 1. Alpha lies between 0 and 1, correct? So if alpha lies between 0 and 1, whether it is possible. I'll wrap this part, that is for your information. Given, remember that arithmetic mean is always greater than or equal to geometric mean. Okay, so now I'll verify the second condition. Alpha lies between 0 and 1. What is my alpha? Alpha is here. Alpha into 1 alpha. Alpha is C plus A minus 2B by A plus B minus 2C. Alpha is here. C plus A minus 2B divided by C A plus B minus 2C. This expression lies between 0 and 1. As I told, A is greater than B is greater than C and all are positive. Definitely A plus B is bigger than 2C. This quantity is positive. Denominator is positive. I am combining the first half. If we combine the first half, I'll get 0 less than C plus A minus 2B divided by A plus B minus 2C. That means this ratio is going to be positive. Denominator is already positive because of this condition. A is greater than B is greater than C and it is positive. All are positive. A is highest, C is smallest, B lies between A and C. With that condition, definitely this denominator is positive. A plus B is definitely greater than 2C. Okay, denominator is positive. For this ratio to be positive, denominator is already positive. So numerator should be positive. So numerator should be positive means what? I have C plus A minus 2B is greater than 0. C plus A is greater than 2B. That means C plus A by 2, C plus A by 2 is greater than B. That is, I am getting arithmetic mean of two numbers A and C is greater than geometric mean. B is geometric mean. B may be the geometric mean of A and C. Yes, it is possible. Because geometric mean is B is less than arithmetic mean of A and C. So here according to this, A plus C by 2 lies here. Correct? According to my second case, where is the number B and A plus C by 2? B is here. According to my second case, A plus C by 2 comes here. Here it comes. A plus C divided by 2. Correct? A plus C by 2 is greater than B I am getting. A plus C by 2 is arithmetic mean. B is geometric mean. So arithmetic mean greater than geometric mean is possible. Correct? So B may be the geometric mean of A and C is true. Statement 1 is true. Statement 2 is true. So both 1 and 2 are true. Both 1 and 2 are true. Both 1 and 2 are true. It's a nice question. Logically you should think and answer. Okay. So concept of the quadratic equation is mixed with concept of sequence and series, arithmetic mean and geometric mean. You must know that arithmetic mean is always greater than or equal to geometric mean. Accordingly we did this. Hope it's clear. Question asked on 31st of January, first step, JEE in 2024. Move on to the next one. Question number 8. Yes, be the set of positive integral values of A for which this expression, this ratio is less than 0 for all x belongs to 1. Numerator by denominator is less than 0. Less than 0 means negative. This ratio should be negative. The number of elements in S you have to find out. S is set of positive integral values of A. Positive integral values of A. 1, 2, 3. Positive integral values of A is nothing but natural numbers. So I will consider this. Given ax square plus 2 times a plus 1x, 2 times a plus 1x plus 9a plus 4, 9a plus 4 divided by x square minus 8x plus 32. X square minus 8x plus 32 is less than 0. Numerator by denominator is less than 0. Look at denominator. Look at the expression present in denominator. X square minus 8x plus 32 if you consider. If you calculate the value of discriminant b square minus 4ac, it comes to be negative. For x square minus 8x plus 32, for x square minus 8x plus 32, d, which is b square minus 4ac minus 8 square minus 4 into 1 into 32. Calculate b square minus 4ac minus 8 square, which is 64, minus 4 into 1 into 32, which is 128. 64 minus 128 is minus 64, which is negative. If d is negative, I can conclude that the quadratic is always positive because coefficient of x square is already positive. When is quadratic said to be positive? Quadratic is positive if d is negative and coefficient of x square is positive. You must know that. A quadratic ax square plus bx plus c is positive if a is positive and b is negative for all x belongs to R. For all x belongs to R. Okay. A quadratic is positive for all x belongs to R under two conditions. Coefficient of x square should be positive and d should be negative. And quadratic is negative if d is negative and a is negative. Both a and d are negative, then the quadratic is negative. Okay. So this quadratic is always positive because a is positive. A means coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square is positive and d is negative. So quadratic is going to be always positive. So denominator is always positive. Therefore, because of the condition and coefficient of x square is positive, right? And the coefficient of x square is positive, I can conclude that the quadratic present in the denominator x square minus 8x plus 32, x square minus 8x plus 32 is always positive for all x belongs to R. Denominator is positive. So numerator should be negative for ratio to be negative. Less than 0 means negative. Numerator is negative. Denominator is positive. Negative by positive is negative. Denominator is already positive. So numerator should be negative. So what we have is ax square plus 2 times a plus 1 into x plus 9a plus 4. This should be less than 0. When is quadratic negative? Quadratic is negative if coefficient of x square is negative and d is negative. Both should be negative. This is possible if a is negative and b square minus 4 is, b is this, 2 times a plus 1 the whole square, 4 times a plus 1 the whole square, minus 4 into a into 9a plus 4. This should be negative. B square minus 4ac is negative. Expand this. We can divide by 4th root. Divide by 4th root. Expand this. A plus 1 the whole square. What is a plus 1 the whole square? A square plus 1 plus 2a. Minus a into 9a becomes minus 9a square. Minus a into 4. Minus 4a. This should be less than 0. Correct? B square minus 4ac. Divide by 4. Expand this. Minus 9a square minus 4a. Correct? A square minus 9a square, that is minus 8a square. A square minus 9a square, correct? This is minus 4a and plus 1 equal less than 0. Getting like this. We can multiply by minus 1. So I get 8a square plus 4a minus 1 less than 0, greater than 0. Multiply by minus 1, inequality is going to reverse. Correct? Dividing by 4, b square minus 4ac. Correct? 4a, I'm dividing by 4. This is 9a square. Correct? Minus 4a. Correct? No? A square minus 9a square is minus 8a square. 2a minus 4a. 2a minus 4 is minus 2a. Oh, sorry. 2a minus 4a. 2a minus 4 is minus 2a. Minus 2a. 2a minus 4 is minus 2a plus 1. We multiply by minus 1. What we get? 8a square plus 2a minus 1 greater than 0. Factorize this. Adding I should get 2. Multiplying I should get minus 8. 4 and minus 2 will do. Correct? I can write here itself. 8a square. 8a square. 2a is, I'll write 4a minus 2a. Minus 1. Greater than 0. You can take 4a common here. 4a common. What you get is 2a plus 1. Minus 1 into 2a plus 1. Greater than 0. 2a plus 1 into 4a minus 1. 2a plus 1 into 4a minus 1. This should be greater than 0. A is minus half and a is 1 by 4 are the critical points. The critical points are a is minus half. 2a plus 1 0 for a equal to minus half. 4a minus 1 is 0 for a equal to 1 by 4. Start from coefficient right side of 1 by 4 positive. Here it's negative, here it's positive, correct? By Wavy-Cobb method I can tell. Right side of 1 by 4, extreme right you start, positive. 1 by 4 is gone from this. 1 by 4 is gone from this. What is the power? 1. Odd number, so sign changes, minus. Minus half is gone from this. What is the power? 1. Odd number. Again sign changes, correct? So we want this product to be positive. The product is positive for a belonging to this interval. Minus infinity to minus half and 1 by 4 to infinity. So a belongs to the interval. According to this, a lies in the interval minus infinity to minus half union 1 by 4 to infinity. And a should be negative. This condition is satisfied with a as negative. Both should be satisfied. Both should be satisfied means this possible is not there. Here I don't get any negative values. A should be negative and a should belong to this interval. That means here a value is positive. So this is not possible. I should take intersection of these two because both the conditions should satisfy. So a is less than 0 and a is lying in this interval is possible. So a belongs to the interval minus infinity to minus half. That means I get only negative values of a. Correct? If you take intersection of these two, I get negative values of a. They ask what? Set A, yes, is set of positive integral values of A. I don't get any positive integral values of A. So positive integral values of A is not possible. So number of elements in the set is 0. Is that clear? No positive integral values of A is possible. I should take intersection of these two. Here I am getting positive value, but A should be negative because coefficient of x square should be negative. Correct? So this and this intersection is empty. If you take this and this, I'll get a belongs to minus infinity to minus half. I'll get only negative integral values of A. Positive integral values of A is not there only. So number of elements in this set, yes, where yes contains the positive integral values of A is 0. Answer is 0. Learn the conditions for when is quadratic positive, when is quadratic negative. Quadratic is positive if coefficient of x square is positive and b square minus 4ac is negative. Quadratic is negative if coefficient of x square is negative and b square minus 4ac is negative. Two important things to be learned in this. Is that clear? When is quadratic positive and when is quadratic negative? Please make a note of this. This concept is very much useful in application of derivatives also. Even Wavy-Cobb method is quite useful. Okay, please learn all these concepts strongly. It should be very powerful concepts. Learning concepts should be very strong. Move on to the next one. Question number 9. Number of solutions of this equation to find out. I can take t equal to e power sin x. E power sin x and e power minus sin x are reciprocals. First of all, you must know that. Put t equal to e power sin x. Put t is equal to e power sin x. Then e power minus sin x will be 1 by t. Given equation becomes. Given equation becomes e power sin x is t. E power sin x is t minus 2 into e power minus sin x 1 by t because it is reciprocal of e power sin x is equal to 2, or I write minus 2 equal to 0. Writing all the terms to one side. Multiply the entire equation by t. What I am going to get here from this t square minus 2t minus 2 equal to 0. Multiply throughout by t. This becomes t square minus 2t minus 2. Solve this equation by using formula method. T is equal to how much? T is equal to minus of minus 2 plus 2 plus or minus root of b square minus 2 square is 4 minus 4 into a into c divided by 2a minus into minus plus 4 into 2 is 8 8 plus 4 is 12 root 12 is root of 4 into 3 2 root 3 so 2 plus or minus 2 root 3 divided by 2 this is 1 plus or minus root 3 4 2s are 8 8 plus 4 12 root 12 is root of 4 into 3 2 root 3 2 2 cancels 1 plus or minus root 3 t is what? T is e power sin x, correct? So e power sin x is equal to 1 plus root 3 or e power sin x is equal to 1 minus root 3. Two possible values. E power sin x is 1 plus root 3. That means sin x will be log of 1 plus root 3, correct? Taking log to the base e on both sides, log of e power sin x will be sin x. So take log on both sides because log and exponential cancel out. Log of e power sin x will be sin x. Taking log on both sides, I'll get sin x equal to log of 1 plus root 3 here. Here sin x will be log of 1 minus root 3. Taking log on both sides. Okay? Taking log on both sides. Log of e power sin x. If you want to show the step. Log of e power sin x. You take log here. Log of e power sin x will be what? Sin x log e. Sin x into log e. Log e is 1. Correct? Log to the base e it is. Log e base e is 1. 1 into sin x is sin x. So sin x is log of 1 minus root 3. 1 minus root 3 is negative. Log of negative number is not defined. Root 3 is roughly 1.732. Root 3 is roughly 1.732. 1 minus 1.732 is negative. Log of negative is not defined. This is not possible. Not possible. Because 1 minus root 3 is 1 minus root 3 is a number which is less than 0. Log of negative number is not defined. 1 minus root 3 is negative. Log of negative number is not defined. Here 1 plus root 3. Root 3 is 1.732. 1.732 plus 1. 2.732. Correct? This is to the base e it is. This is log of roughly 2.732. Root 3 is 1.732. 1.732 plus 1. 2.732. Base is e. E is roughly 2.71828. This number is going to be greater than 1. This number is greater than 1. Sin x greater than 1 is not possible. Correct? This number is greater than 1. This number is greater than 1. Greater than 1. Which is again not possible. So both the solutions are not possible. Sin x equal log 1 plus root 3 is not possible because log 1 plus root 3 is a number greater than 1 because this number is bigger than this. That means this value becomes greater than 1 because this value is bigger than this. 2.732 is bigger than 2.7188. This number after taking log becomes greater than 1. Log of a number to same base 1. Log e base e is 1. Log to the base e of a number greater than e becomes greater than 1. This number is greater than 1. Sin x greater than 1 is not possible because maximum value of sin x is 1. Here log of negative is not defined. So both solutions are rejected. So number of solutions of this equation is 0. Question asked on 31st of January, second shift, JEE in 2024. Please make a note. Move on to the next one. I think this is the last question of this session. Only 10 questions were asked from quadratic equations chapter of JEE in 2024, January shift. ABC be the length of the three sides of a triangle, satisfying the condition. Conditions given as this. Set of all possible values of x is the interval alpha beta. Want to find this? 12 times alpha square plus beta square. ABC represents the length of the three sides of a triangle, satisfying this condition. We'll simplify this equation first. A square plus b square, a square plus b square into x square minus 2b into a plus c, 2b into a plus c into x plus b square plus c square is equal to 0. Like this, given. I'll simplify this equation first. Open the bracket. What we get? This is a square x square plus b square x square minus 2abx minus 2bcx plus b square plus c square is equal to 0. Open the bracket and write like this. From this, what I can do is, I can merge the terms, combine the terms so that I can complete the square. I'll take a square x square minus 2abx and plus b square in one bracket. Correct? So that I can complete the square. A square x square minus 2abx plus b square in one bracket. Next, b square x square minus 2bcx plus c square equal to 0. This is ax minus b the whole square. Expanding this, what we get? Ax minus b the whole square. This is bx minus c the whole square. Like this. Sum of the squares is equal to 0, means both the numbers should be equal to 0 because ABC are of course real numbers here. Correct? A, B, C, X all are representing, ABC represents the length of the sides. Length of the side is always a real number only. It can't be imaginary number. And X is also real number because the interval alpha beta is given. Correct? So all are real numbers. You must know that alpha square plus beta square is equal to 0. Sum of the squares equal to 0 implies alpha is equal to 0, beta is equal to 0. For alpha, beta belongs to R. Sum of the squares of two real numbers, sum of the squares of two real numbers equal to 0 means alpha should be 0, beta should be 0. You must know this. So ax minus b the whole square plus bx minus c the whole square equal to 0 means this should be 0, this should be 0. Both should become 0. Because square of a number is, square of a real number is always positive or 0, can't be negative. Correct? Answer, see, sum of two numbers will be 0. If one number is positive, other number is negative. A plus B is 0 means what? A should be positive, B should be negative, or vice versa. B should be positive, A should be negative. Here, square is there, no? Answer you won't get negative. Answer is non-negative. Answer what you get is either positive or 0. Positive or 0. If you get both positive, positive plus positive can't be 0. Positive number plus positive number can't be 0. It becomes some positive number. So sum of these two is equal to 0 means both should be 0. Both positive means sum can't be 0. Both negative is not possible at all. And one positive and negative also not possible. So only possibility is that this should be 0, this should be 0. 0 square plus 0 square is 0. That's the only possibility. So this should be 0. Even this should be 0. Remember, sum of the squares of two real numbers equal to 0 means alpha square plus beta square 0 means alpha should be 0, beta should be 0. It's the only possibility. Alpha and beta are real numbers. So ax minus b equal to 0. Ax minus b is equal to 0. And bx minus c is equal to 0. So from this x is equal to how much? B by A. X is B by A. From this, X is C by B. Okay, keep it aside. For me, what is required is A, B, C are representing the length of the three sides of a triangle, and you have to find set of all possible values of X satisfying this. So, whenever the three sides are given, you must know some basic idea of a triangle. A triangle is possible to construct only if this condition is satisfied. Sum of any two sides should be greater than third side. Sum of any two sides should be always greater than third side. This happens in any triangle. 100% guarantee. Okay. If you take sides as 1, 2 and 3, it's not possible to construct a triangle with sides 1, 2 and 3 because 1 plus 2 is 3. It's not possible. Sum of the two sides 1 and 2 will be 3. Sum of any two sides should be greater than third side. Then only the triangle is possible. So remember, for a triangle, most important thing is this. For a triangle, important note. For any triangle, sum of any two sides should be greater than third side. Sum of any two sides should be greater than the third side. Sum of any two sides should be greater than the third side. Greater than the third side. The most important thing. Even this concept is useful in permutations and combinations also. There are some questions based on this. Okay, the three line segments of certain length will be given to you and want to form the triangles, something like that. Questions will be asked. Already it has appeared in many exams. So for a triangle, for any triangle, remember that sum of any two sides should be greater than the third side. Then only it's possible. So I'll be using this condition now. A, B, C are the three length of the sides of a triangle. Sides are the length of three sides of a triangle. So here what should happen is A plus B, sum of any two sides should be greater than third side. A plus B should be greater than C. B plus C should be greater than A. C plus A should be greater than B. All the three conditions should be satisfied. Then only triangle is possible. I'll use this condition now and so on. I'll add a page here. Since ABC represents the length of the sides of a triangle, since ABC are the length of the three sides, of a triangle, what should be possible here? What should be possible? Sum of any two sides should be greater than third side. We have A plus B is greater than C. We have A plus B is greater than C. Next thing, B plus C is greater than A. Next thing, C plus A is greater than B. All the three should be satisfied. A plus B greater than C. B plus C greater than A. C plus A greater than B. Now I'll express A, B, C in terms of one side only. What do we have here? See, from this B is AX, no? From this I can write B is equal to AX. B is AX. From this C is BX. From this we have C is equal to BX. What is BAX? So B is AX. B is what? AX. B is AX into X. That becomes A into X square. So remember, A is A only. B I'll put AX. C I'll put AX square. Because C is BX. C is BX. B is AX. AX into X becomes AX square. So C is AX square. B is AX. A is A only. I'll express like that. So A you keep as it is. A you keep as it is. What is B? B is AX. B is AX. E is greater than. What is my C? C is AX square from this. C is AX square. C is ax square. What is my B? Ax. What is my C? Ax square. A you keep as it is. B is what? C is what? C is ax square. C is ax square. A you keep as it is. B is how much? Ax. So I can divide by A. A is positive. When I divide by a positive number, inequality is going to remain the same. Correct? Inequality is going to remain the same. I am dividing by A for all three inequations. If you divide by A here, divide by A, what do you get? 1 plus x is greater than x square. Here you divide by A, what do you get? X plus x square is greater than 1. Here divide by A, you get x square plus 1 greater than x. From this, if you rearrange the terms, I get x square minus x square minus x minus 1, correct? Which is less than 0. Here, x square plus x square plus x minus 1 greater than 0. Here, x square minus x plus 1 greater than 0. And x square plus x minus 1 is always positive. This is 100% guaranteed. 100% guaranteed. That means it is true for all x belongs to R. For all x belongs to R. My coefficient of x square is positive. Coefficient of x square is 1, positive. And b square minus 4ac is negative. B square minus 4ac calculate. B is 1. 1 square 1. 1 minus b square minus 4ac how much? Not for this. For this one. Not for this, sorry. Not for this. B square minus 4ac is negative for this. B square minus 4ac negative for this. Correct? This is 100% guaranteed. That's not guaranteed. Sorry, my mistake. 100% guaranteed is always positive. Because coefficient of x square is 1, positive. If you calculate b square minus 4ac for this, b square minus 4ac, b is minus 1, minus 1 square, minus 4 into, a is 1, c is 1. Minus 1 square is 1, 1 minus 4, minus 3, which is negative. B square minus 4ac is negative. Coefficient of x square is positive. B square minus 4ac is negative. This is true for all x belongs to R. For every real number it is true. X square minus x plus 1 greater than 0 is true for every real number. So this is true for every real number. I'll consider that later. I need to find the values of x satisfying all the three, and I should take the intersection of all. All the three should be satisfied at the same time. For which values of x all three should be satisfied, that I should find out. So x square minus x minus 1 less than 0. If you find the roots of this equation by using factorization method, suppose you take x square minus x minus 1 equal to 0. What will you get? Roots of this. X equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4 into a into c. Correct? Divided by 2a. So I'll get 1 plus or minus root 5 by 2. 1 minus root 5 by 2 is smaller than 1 plus root 5 by 2. I can factorize this as x minus of 1 minus root 5 by 2, x minus 1 minus root 5 by 2 into x minus 1 plus root 5 by 2. This product should be less than 0. Correct? X minus 1 minus root 5 by 2 into x minus of 1 plus root 5 by 2 should be less than 0. So the critical points are 1 minus root 5 by 2 and 1 plus root 5 by 2. 1 minus root 5 by 2 is negative. Correct? 1 plus root 5 by 2 is positive. If you use the wavy curve method, extreme right to start. Extreme right, it is going to be positive here. 1 plus root 5 by 2 is derived from where? Derived from this. Its power is 1, odd number. Sign changes. 1 minus root 5 by 2 is derived from where? Derived from this. What is the power? Odd number. Again sign changes by wavy curve method. So we want this product to be less than 0. Less than 0 means negative. Negative is possible here. The solution of this is x belongs to the interval. X belongs to the interval 1 minus root 5 by 2, comma 1 plus root 5 by 2. Correct? That's the solution. Similarly, find the roots of this and express it as product of two linear factors and find the solution by using Wavy-Cobb method. X square plus x minus 1 equal to 0. If you do x square plus x minus 1 equal to 0, what will you get? X equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2e. I'll get minus 1 plus or minus root 5 by 2. So I can factorize this as the product of two linear factors, x minus 1 minus root 5 by 2 minus 1 minus root 5 by 2. This is one bracket. Another bracket is x minus 1 plus root 5 by 2. Correct? Another bracket is x minus 1 plus root 5 by 2. Minus 1 minus root 5 by 2. Minus 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. The product should be greater than 0. Product of these two should be positive. The critical points are minus 1 minus root 5 by 2 and minus 1 plus root 5 by 2. Minus 1 minus root 5 by 2 is negative. Minus 1 plus root 5 by 2 is positive. Represent this on the number line. This is minus 1 minus root 5 by 2. This is minus 1 plus root 5 by 2. Right side of minus 1 plus root 5 by 2 start with positive because coefficient of x square is positive. Extreme right is start with positive. Minus 1 plus root 5 by 2 is gone from this. Its power is 1, odd number. Sign change this. Minus 1 minus root 5 by 2 is gone from this. Its power is 1, odd number. Again sign change this. So it becomes plus. So where this product is positive, here and here. Solution of this inequation is x belongs to the interval minus infinity to 1 minus 1 minus root 5 by 2 union minus 1 plus root 5 by 2 infinity. Here and here. The solution is here and here. The product is positive. So I'll take the intersection of this and this. And this is all real numbers. Learn one more page. So what we got? First one we had x belongs to the interval. First case we got x belongs to 1 minus root 5 by 2 comma 1 plus root 5 by 2. 1 minus root 5 by 2 comma 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. Second one I'm getting solution as minus infinity to minus 1 minus root 5 by 2. X belongs to the interval minus infinity to minus 1 minus root 5 divided by 2 to minus 1 plus root 5 by 2 to infinity. Union minus 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 to infinity. Correct? This is union. Minus 1 minus root 5 by 2. Union minus 1 plus root 5 by 2 to infinity. From here to here and here to here. Minus infinity to this value. Minus 1 plus root 5 by 2 to infinity. Like this I'm getting. And third one we are getting for x belongs to R. This is true for every real number. Correct? I should take intersection of all these things. X belongs to R. R means minus infinity to infinity. Take the common values for all these three. That will be the answer. That will be the interval alpha beta. So represent this on the number line. According to this, x tends from minus infinity to plus infinity. That is third one. 1 minus root 5 by 2. How much is the value? 1 minus root 5 by 2 is approximately, root 5 is how much? 2.23. 2.2 you take. 1 minus 2.2 minus 1.2 minus 1.2 by 2 minus 0.6 is approximately minus 0.6. And this is greatest here. So 1 plus root 5 by 2 comes here. It is greatest. Correct? And this is root 5 minus 1 by 2. Root 5 is 2.2. 2.2 minus 1. 1.2. 1.2 by 2. Positive only. Correct? This is positive. 2.2 minus 1, 1.2. 1.2 by 2 is nearly 0.6, somewhere here. Minus 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. This I represented. This I represented. 1 minus root 5 by 2 is greater than this. This is least, correct, among these four numbers. So this is next number, 1 minus root 5 by 2. And this number is here, minus 1 minus root 5 whole divided by 2. According to this, you can represent the solution for this. According to this, x belongs to 1 minus root 5 by 2 to 1 plus root 5 by 2. From here to here. Open interval. This one I represented. 1 minus root 5 by 2 to 1 plus root 5 by 2. What about this? For this the representation I can use some other ink. Use this green. According to this, x belongs to minus infinity to minus 1 minus root 5 by 2. Here it is. Correct? Union minus 1 plus root 5 by 2 to infinity. Like this. And this is all number 9 from minus infinity to plus infinity. So common between this and this I don't get any common. Here and here I can find common. I can find common here. This part is common. This is common, correct? And I can take an intersection of all these things. 1, 2, 3. 1 intersection, 2 intersection, 3. Gives x belongs to the interval minus 1 plus root 5 by 2, minus 1 plus root 5 divided by 2, comma 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. This interval is required. Okay. Now this is the interval alpha beta according to the question. Alpha beta. Alpha beta. Okay. Want to find 12 times alpha square plus beta square. So alpha is this, beta is this. Comparing alpha how much? Root 5 minus 1 by 2. Beta how much? Root 5 plus 1 by 2. Want to find 12 times alpha square plus beta square. Find alpha square plus beta square. Alpha square how much? Root 5 minus 1 divided by 2 the whole square. Root 5 minus 1 whole square. Root 5 square 5 plus 1 minus 2 root 5 divided by 4. This is 6 minus 2 root 5 divided by 4. Beta square if I know, same way. Beta is root 5 plus 1 by 2. Root 5 plus 1 by 2 the whole square. Root 5 square is 5. 1 square is 1 plus 2 root 5 divided by 2 square is 4. This will be equal to how much? 6 plus 2 root 5 divided by 4. Alpha square plus beta square I need to find. Therefore, 12 times alpha square plus beta square. How much? 12 times alpha square plus beta square. If you add these two, minus 2 root 5 by 4 is going to cancel. 6 by 4 plus 6 by 4. That will be 12 by 4. Correct, no? 2 root 5 by 4. 12 times alpha square plus beta square you need to find. Alpha square plus beta square is how much? Correct, no? Root 5 minus 1 the whole square. 5 root 5 square is 5, 1 square 1, 2 root 5 divided by 2 square is 4. 6 by 4 minus 2 root 5 by 4 is going to cancel. 6 plus 6, 12 by 4. Correct, no? This is equal to 12 into 3. 12 by 4 is 3. 12 into 3 is 36. Answer is 36. 12 by 4 is 3. 3 into 12 is 36. This is the answer. Very nice question. Not a level 1 kind of questions. Definitely level 2 kind of questions. This is difficult only. Not so easy. Because right thinking is required. Okay. After solving the problem, you might realize that this question is easy. But you should start in the right direction. That is most important. Correct? So I've taken many pages for this. 3 pages are taken. So answer is 36. All the 10 questions have been completed of this session. Okay. JEE Main 2024 January shift quadratic equations. This was the 10th question. 9th question was this. Okay. Finding number of solutions and on sign of the quadratic, and also this connecting quadratic with AM and GM. Statement 1, statement 2, modulus function, and here a question which is connecting between the relation between roots and the coefficients. And this is some question, very silly question. This is by inspection method. This is of Newton's method, and this is of relation between the roots and the coefficients and finding out alpha minus beta the whole square. And this is solving the equation and finding the number of real roots. All the 10 questions solved completely. Okay, so this is of quadratic equations 2024 JEE Main. Many more videos will be uploaded in the coming days. Please subscribe to my channel and forward to your friends. It's quite beneficial to listen to the videos. Synopsis part for KCET and JEE will be done separately. All the topics, even KCET from 1984 to 2025, that series will continue shortly. Even the synopsis part and also PYQs of JEE Mains, okay, from 2025 to 2019. All the topics will be covered. Even NCERT also I'm going to start. Important questions for 5 marks, 3 marks, all those things I'll be doing for second few board exams as well as first few final exams. Many more videos will be uploaded. Please subscribe to my channel and forward to your friends. With this I conclude. Thank you.